like to welcome everybody to the HRO Sports Betting Podcast. This is week number 3 in the college football season, and coming off 2 really successful weeks. Well, almost 2.5 if you count week 0. And currently just on a roll and hoping to keep that up. And as we head into week 3, we've got a couple big games we want to talk to you about. The first big game that we're looking at is Miami at Texas A&M. Texas A&M may have been looking ahead and got walloped by App State. When I say they only lost by 3, they got walloped. And the stats show they were beaten soundly.
Yep.
Where Miami started off a little slow, but turned it on against a Southern Miss team, I want to say, and looked good in the process in the end. So you've got the first real good test for Miami going into a very ornery Texas A&M team. Game is opened at -5. And the over-under is at 45, or opened at 50.5, and is currently at 45. So the experts here out in the desert are saying it's going to be a little lower scoring than what they had anticipated this early on at. Me personally, I don't have an official bet on this one, but I'm leaning Texas A&M and giving the points, and here's the reason why. You got a lot of angry people in College Station, a lot of rich people that have paid a lot of money and want to see some bang for their buck, as it were. And, welcome to the big time, Miami. You may be invited to join the SEC in the not-too-distant future, or have your choice between the SEC and the Big Ten. Well, this is an SEC opponent on the road that wants to get after you. T, how do you see this game?
Well, Miami has looked good offensively, averaging 50 points a game. Now, obviously, that's going to be skewed when you put up 70. But one thing I do like about what's going on down in Miami thus far this season is the kind of culture change. Accountability,
with that.
And different things like that I think is an important pillar to success with a college football program and sustaining it, and not just saying, "Oh, we're back," a la Texas. Like when you skip to the "we're back" and just ignore the process of getting there, that's when you continue year in and year out to hear "we're back." And I put Miami in that same kind of that category. I do like what Miami's done against the run, only giving up about 60 yards per game on the ground. And if Texas A&M, who's struggled to put points on the board and to move the ball, if they can't move the ball on the ground, I'm not so sure that they're going to put up a ton of points. I agree with the line move to the under. 5 points already bet out of this one, so I'm not going to get to the window on that play. I just think that if you like the under, it would have been better to bet it at 50.5 versus 45.
Yep, agreed.
As far as Texas A&M goes, they're one of my bigger disappointments so far this season. And not just the loss to App State. I mean, in their first game, they came out really slow. Yeah. And then they had a long rain delay. They didn't cover. They're giving up 250 yards per game on defense to some lesser opponents.
Yeah,
that's not the type of elite defense you typically see with a Texas A&M team the past couple of years. And if they can't stop Miami defensively because their defense isn't elite, let's say, I don't know if they'll score enough points to get there and to cover a number.
I agree with you. For me, this is really going to tell you exactly where the Texas A&M defense is. I still have them rated as one of the more elite defenses in the nation. But if Miami comes out and runs all over them and is thrown all over them, you got to make that adjustment moving forward. I did downgrade Texas A&M, but it was more so towards their offense. And this is a game where the pundits say it's going to go under. I believe Texas A&M has to win a game like that, and that's why I just think this is where that determination and grit's going to come out, and that's why I have the lean Texas A&M. But I'm not going to get to the window. That's just a feeling. So this isn't a play for us, but should be a good game. Also going to be a telling game on deciding on, how you're going to go forward and bet some ACC games as well.
Yeah, this is a big game for Miami as well.
Yeah, it's a big game for both teams. Texas A&M cannot afford to lose another game, and Miami is going to be a good challenge. That is the end of the HRO Sports Betting Podcast show, and I'd like to thank the HRO network and organization for allowing us to stop on in and use the studio and bring the sports betting to and help. I should put it this way: provide a little more knowledge on sports betting for those of you out there, and give all plays that win. T's been hot. I gotta give him credit. It's been a good start, and hopefully we'll continue with that. And we'll see you cash in those tickets at the window. You take care.
Yep.